Welcome to our family homestead.
Hey everyone, today I would like to show you a piece that I've done already. This is my second piece right here beside me that, what I was talking before with another video preview that I do refurnish furnitures. I take old pieces and give it new life and a new story to tell. And this one that I've done already was just like this. So it was really sad looking and it needed a lot of work, and I just got it for like $20, and it's just a very unique piece. The one I already have done, it's sitting in my bathroom and I use it for my vitamins, my hair stuff, and all of that kind of stuff. So it's a really great piece to have. And if you don't have a lot of storage and if you don't have a lot of room in your bathroom and but you need something for to store stuff in, this would be a great project to do. And if you can find one across any yard sale, flea market, you name it what, or marketplace on Facebook, wherever you can find one. It's going to be next for me on my to-do list. I have some other ones I'm wanting to do. I'm here in the garage right now. Like you can see, I have a whole bunch of big slice of cookies here from a pine tree that we cut down in the previous video on our Toy Strict Adventure. And I asked him for some slices. I want to make some tables out of those and some plaques and stuff, all kinds of stuff. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to make with them yet, but when I get to them, I'll know. But today, this is what I'm going to do. And I want you just to, like I said, don't be afraid of something. No matter what it is, you can paint anything. All you might need a little sanding, some cleaning, and some spray paint, or whatever you choose to use, chalk paint. There are so many options out there that you can do. But this one, I'm going to use chalk paint on. But before I can do even that, I need to get started cleaning this baby and taking it apart. And I'm going to be taking the doors down. Like this one is kind of jammed a little bit, it's all loose. And I'll be taking all this wiring out here because it's not going to be very efficient. It's just really dirty and very old. So, and it's all loose and everything. So I'm going to replace all the hinges. I'll probably leave the knobs on here in this because I do like that look. But overall, it's just right now, it just needs cleaning. So before I'm going to start, a friend of mine has told me to use lemon ammonia to clean. If you don't feel like sanding everything down with sandpaper or a sander, whatever you got, this is another option. This will actually take the stickiness off, it will clean, and it just does a really good job. And it kind of takes the top surface of whatever you have on there, and it takes even sometimes the shine out of it. And that will also give you a surface that the paint will actually stick on it. So let me go ahead and get started. I had to open up the garage because that stuff is kind of smelly. So I'm going to go ahead and put my gloves on, and I'm going to start cleaning this up and take it apart. I'm going to wait on taking it apart yet, so I'm just going to start cleaning right now. I just had to get a new bottle. I ran out of the other one for my last project I was doing, so. Put it on my cloth real good. And I want to start wiping it down. Ooh, that's strong. Already, see how pretty the wood is already? If you can see how dirty that is already, just with the ammonia, the lemon ammonia. So, like I said, the smell is horrible. Put a little amount just in case, and take the cover. I need a shop really bad. Hopefully we'll have one here soon at the new property. So, alright, got that all taken down, and here it goes to the next part. Let's see, y'all can see it. Yeah. It's a little difficult to do it by yourself since Tommy has me to do camera work, and I just got me. But that's okay. He said he would help me though if I really needed it. I'm just gonna go ahead and start down to clean it. Now I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to take these pieces right here, wipe them down just a minute. I'm going to replace it with probably with some fabric. That's not in a bad shape. Alrighty, so I'm gonna let that dry, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the wire off now. I'm just gonna use this grate right here. Be careful when you do this, because you can slip and actually do hurt yourself pretty good. So just be careful when you do that. Just take your time when you do it, and be patient. Doing something like this is a lot of work, but it is so rewarding. Every piece that I have done for the house has its own story to tell, and it's just, that turned out really beautiful. Wow. I really need to shop. Alrighty, so it has dried pretty good. I got the doors, the front, all done. Took them all apart, cleaned it up real good. So I'm gonna put those aside. I got all 3 done. So, and I'm gonna go ahead and I decided to go with the gray. It's called the ice gray. I do have a white one already, and so I'm gonna use this one instead of the white, because it is a darker gray. A darker brown. I'm afraid that the white will not show through than the other one is. I love working with this paint. It's one of my favorite paints. If I don't want the paint to be as rich like it is right now, I normally water it down and then just give it a whitewash with things. And it's just really, I just love it. I love working with it. So, and I got this paint at it's called, let's see, Rust-Oleum chalk paint, and it's a light tint base. So this can last me a long time. So just a little tab. It makes it easier sometimes. Cabinet is all dried up now, and I made sure it's dried overnight really good, so it would be easy to work with, because if you have wet paint and you're trying to sand it, it's really hard to do. So I'm going to go ahead and start sanding it and work with it, and rough the edges up that I wanted to show through. And I'm just gonna go, and I'm using, oh, I forgot to say, I'm using 320 sandpaper, so this will be not as rough and rough it up as too much. So I'm doing this outside here, out of the garage, because it's really dusty, and when you work in the garage in an enclosed environment right there, dust gets everywhere, and at least out here, it's going to be easy to work with. So that's why I moved out of the outside to do this. So here y'all can see where the color is coming through, where the paint covered it up, and with me sanding it down, and you sand it away, and the base color is coming through. So I really like this kind of look. Just going to go around the edges. And And I'm just going to go a slight sanding above, on top of it right here. Very dusty here. But this is not as important out here, so I'm gonna turn it around and work on the sides right here. I mean, I always wondered why her stuff was so smooth afterwards. And she told me she's using Johnson paste wax right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. I know this is a floor wax, but it does really good on furnitures, and it also protects it a lot longer than some of the other waxes that you got for your furniture to polish it with. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting a coat of wax on. And make sure you got a clean rack that's not very, fuzzy stuff, so it won't come loose when you put the wax on. Only being one person. I wish I had another Tanya to the video camera. Tony's out running errands and doing stuff, so I'm here doing my video. But yeah, here it is right here. Isn't that pretty how it comes through? I just love the way it comes out after you put the wax on and everything. Give it a good polish here and there. Like I said, I mean, I want the imperfection. I don't want it to be perfect. I want the imperfection of the piece, so put a little bit on the side right here. Not this is really important on the side, but I just like to give it a little coat. Top piece right here. Oopsie. You see all these pretty edges here? I can just move it back just a little bit right here. How pretty that looks when the wax makes it come through and the color is very rich. Just love it. And I got me some fabric cut out right here, and I'm going to put it on the back, so like this. And I choose this pattern. I thought it would kind of be pretty with the gray. So what I use the old piece of mesh right here and lay the fabric, under it, and then I cut my piece. So I'm not going to waste any fabric. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on the back pattern. So I'm going to put it on here, one here. And then I'm going to put one right here. That's it. It's not going to be perfect, and I don't expect it to be perfect. So, all right, and I'm going to stretch it, and make sure it's straight, and then get this side right here. Let's do the front. Got to be nice in it. We'll not that one. And here we go. Got the knot, got the fabric, all I need is my little hinges, and it's awesome. Same with this. spray paint, little brush. So I'm going to put some spray paint on it and then dab it on it. It's been a long day today. Since we just came back from the farm and worked all day in the farm, it's just been moving around gravel and everything, so I'm a little give out today. But I finished it, and from what you can tell, you can even tell I had different kind of handles right here, and the paint is still drying, so I'm not going to touch it or mess with it right now until it's dry. But from what it was, I think it looks 100% better. I hope y'all enjoy me, watching this video, and maybe encourage you to take an old piece yourself to refinish, just because it's not the color. You fall in love with the piece that you really, really love, but it's just not the color that you want. Just go ahead and paint it. Sand it down as best you can. I mean, you don't have to sand it down if you really want to. Use lemon ammonia, but just make sure you do it somewhere you have got a lot of air, because it is smelly. And then wipe it down real good, so you don't have to even worry about sanding. So it's a great project to do, and it gives you something very special afterwards, because some of these old pieces are, so much history, and they don't make furnitures like they used to. So I love older pieces, and that's what I like to do with them, and I just make them fit to our house, the style that we like. So I hope y'all enjoy this, and I appreciate y'all watching, and I hope I'll see y'all next time. See y'all later. Bye. Yay! I'm done! Yay!
So here's the end result. And if you hear some crunching going there, that's Gizmo. He brought his bone inside the house, so he's crunching on it. But didn't it turn out cute? And I didn't know where I was going to put it, but I found the perfect spot for it. It turned out awesome. I went ahead and changed the hinges out one more time. I redone those again, so the cabinet door actually will open up much easier now, so I won't be fighting with it anymore. So, well, this project is done, and off to the next one, I guess.